Hey guys, Trainer Alheim here, and I'm going to be showing you guys a 10-minute warm-up video today. Couple things first. If you ever feel any pain in any of the exercises that I do or I show, you should immediately go get checked out by a physician, physical therapist, something. There should not be pain in any movement. Secondly, this is going to be interval-based, so a good starting interval, if you're decently conditioned or not bad, is like 40-20, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. If you're more newer to working out, you can do 30-30, and then once you get more advanced, you can go 50-10 or 55-5, so you're just pretty much moving the whole time here. All right, so I've got about 8 different exercises. Some are 2 different sides, so that's why it's 8. And like I said, do the interval that's best for you. If you don't know what to start with, try with the 40-20. All right, so the first one's going to be left and right side. It's going to be called an inverted hamstring, so it's balance string. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your arms out. I'll probably show you from the side here. You're going to take one leg and send it back. Now, if balance is hard for you, keep this leg close to the ground, and that way you can lift up, put it down, lift up, put it down. But if not, you're just going to grip that ground, send this leg back. Now, what happens when a lot of people do this is they let this hip rotate out. It's in the air, so this hip will rotate out. So what your job is, you're trying to keep your back flat and rotate it to the ground. So maybe I'll show you this one from straight on, like easier to see. So we're here. So we send this leg up as high as you can, and don't let this hip rotate out. You want to square it down and get those arms extended and drive that leg as high as you can. Now, if this is easy, you can start to close your eyes for a second or two, and that'll challenge your balance. So once again, you send that leg as high as you can, square that hip down, and then keep those arms out, thumbs up. So you're holding there for 40 seconds. You're going to do both sides. Moving on, next one we're going to do, when the timer goes off, you let it reset, rest a second, catch your breath. You're going to start with a light jog here. So you're just going to run in place. Just get the body nice and warm here. And then halfway through this round, so if you're doing 40 seconds, about 20 seconds, switch to a half jack. Just get the body moving here. That's your third round. Number 4 is going to be some basic body weight squats. So squats, I like my feet straight. Most you want to have them out is 10 to 15 degrees. Don't go more than that. If you want to know the reason why, check out one of my other videos, why squat with feet straight. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to kind of think of sitting back in a chair. So what I like to do with this one is I have my arms at my side, I sit back, put my arms out, drive the knees out, track them right over the toes, and down, right back up. You can touch a chair or something if you want. It's called box squats. You're just going to drive down, whatever height. Like I'm not going too deep right now. To the end, I injured my leg playing volleyball, so I'm not going to go too deep today. So you're just going to do squats for 40 seconds. Then we're going to come into what's called wide leg forward flexion for our shoulders. So our legs are wide. You're going to hinge over, throw your arms straight out to the side, and now what you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees so your hamstrings get a little active. You're going to, like I said, extend those arms as wide as you can, fingertip to fingertip, rotate your hands to the ceiling. Hinge over so you're almost parallel with the ground, almost. You're nice and long through the crown of your head, so you're not letting your shoulders right up on you, nice and down. You're reaching and you're staying here. So you're thinking the whole time, shins forward, thighs back, extending fingertip to fingertip, thumbs are up, and we're just holding here, getting those shoulders nice and warm here, driving them back, and we're staying here for 40 seconds. Next one's a little challenging, and you're gonna do 2 sides here. So it's a little combo move here. So you're gonna start, timer goes off, you walk out, and then you lunge one leg forward. From here, you take the inside hand and you rotate up. And now we're just driving here. So now you hang out here for about half the time that's left. You're driving the hips to the ground, keep rotating up. Now this one's gonna be the hard one. You put this hand down, and you spin this arm up. Try to keep opening up further and further each second, and you hang out here for the remainder of the time. If it's challenging for you, you can spend more time on this first side, and then maybe do 10 seconds on the last side. What you want to do is then you want to bring this leg back, walk your feet to your hands or back, and be up by the time the timer's done. And then you'll rest, catch your breath, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you walk out, just lunge your right leg forward, do the same thing. Inside hand, outside hand. All right, guys, moving on, we're going into Cossack squats next. You're going to put your legs wide, and what we're going to do is you're going to lunge to one side, try to drive this knee out so it's going kind of over this toe here. You got a nice arch in this foot here, and then you're sinking deep enough that you feel maybe a light stretch here. And then you're just going to transfer over, keep the arms out. Same thing here, drive this leg out. Once again, this leg's a little sore, I'm not going to go too deep. Nice arch here. Open. Oh yeah, and if I didn't say in the beginning, most of this exercise, if you can, it should be done barefoot. All right, so it's going to be transferring back and forth. Try and stay low when you transfer as well. Nice and low here, and just go back and forth. All right, moving on. We have 2 left. So our next one's going to be what's called the table. This one's going to open up our chest and shoulders. So we're down here, and you have your hands behind you. If this bothers your wrists with your hands pointed straight back like this, you can turn them out to the side. So you're going to put your hands back. The first move is simply pulling your shoulders down and back into the ground. Now, the whole time you're going to leave your shoulders here. You're not going to let them come forward. And then you're going to bridge up and go as high as you can without letting the shoulders come forward. So you keep them pulled back into the ground, drive up, relax, come back down. You can sit down if you need to or stay up the whole time. Pull those shoulders back, drive up, down, pull those shoulders back. And we're just doing this for, once again, whatever interval time you're going for. All right, the last one. This one will be the most challenging. This one's called, from a heart rate perspective, it's called sumo squats. You're gonna put your sumo jumps. You're gonna put your feet wide. You're gonna sink down here, drive the knees out, and you're gonna get a soft jump, land. Soft jump, land. If I look like I'm favoring my right side, once again, I got a little injury here. So you're just gonna do that for 40 seconds. Think of soft landing, and if that's too challenging, then just do the sumo squat itself. Just squat deep, come on up. Squat deep, come on up. All right, guys, that's just a quick 10-minute workout for you. Try it out. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, hit me up, and we'll see you next time. Take care.